Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Southern Dirt. My name is Summer and today I'll be giving you my first garden tour for this fall season. We'll be taking you through our 1,100 square foot garden. But we're also going to be telling you about all the Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday deals, and all the products that I love and use in my own garden so you guys can save some money. I'll make sure to include all the dates, all the coupon codes, and all the sale information in the description below. I hope you guys stick around and watch the whole video. I have a lot of flowers this year, lots of color, and I absolutely love the way the garden looks, and we'll jump into the video. So here's our entryway to our 1,100 square foot garden. We have a lot of different ways that we garden here. We have raised beds. We also have vertical gardens, and we also grow in the ground as well. We also have over 125 fruiting trees on our property, so if you want to check out any of our food forest videos, definitely check those out. I also have prepared a lot of content to share what seeds and plants that you can start year-round by month to month to ensure that you have plenty of food growing throughout the years for your family. So I will put that what to plant month by month video play series in the description below for you to check that out. And today I'll be going through all of my flowers, my seeds, the plants that I have in the ground, also some seeds that I have started. And of course I will share all the Black Friday deals with my coupon codes so you guys can save money. So I'd love for you to subscribe and join my journey along this wonderful garden and sharing my journey with growing our own food. So in this bed, this is our Vego garden beds that are 50% off right now for Black Friday. You can also save an additional $10 on their sale anytime with Southern Dirt Gardener 10 to save $10. I'll put all the information down in the description below if you don't catch it. But over here, we've decided to make this a tea garden this year. So I've mixed in different flowers, and I'm just going to go over what we have planted here. I do have a green tea plant here. We ordered this on Etsy. So it is slow growing, but I've ordered two. I'm really excited to see that maybe take off this spring. I also have a calendula plant a friend gave me here. We also sprinkled some little carrots in this area. I also planted echinacea, some mullein, some anise, borage, feverfew, white yarrow, ashwagandha, some chamomile, lemon balm, and marshmallow. I have been dealing with a lot of health issues lately and have been approaching them holistically and naturally as I possibly can. So a lot of that requires herbs. So we've been making our own teas, and I'm excited to start growing a lot of this in our own garden. Also wanted to point out, this is a tobacco plant. This is actually a seed, volunteer plant that just popped up in my garden from last year and decided to just throw it in here as well. I also have some garlic planted back here. This is called Transylvania garlic. It's supposed to grow well in zone 9. So I put it back here towards the back because my irrigation system doesn't point that way. I liked to push this up so I have less water here for things that don't need a whole lot of water. So garlic, you don't want to saturate too much. But I also wanted to tell you about these garden grids. These are new to my channel and my garden, and I have been wanting these for years. Well, they went on sale for Prime Day recently, and I invested in them. I actually love them so much. I reached out to the company and asked if I can become an affiliate so I can share a coupon code with you guys. Right now is their biggest sale of the year, which is 20% off. I really love these. They're so easy to put together. If you go back to my most recent video, it shows you how to set them up. It's so easy. But you guys, if you use my affiliate link, I will make a small commission on that, and they're called Garden in Minutes. I also have all this information in my link tree that you can find in the description below. So over here, we have our other Vego garden bed, and it's so pretty right now. I have planted some Chinese cabbage right here. It's called bok choy. We have all kinds of really pretty succulent plants. Look, the flowers are just starting to come out of here. I thought it'd be pretty for it to flow out the side here. I've got all kinds of onions. I also have broccoli, and we started some seeds here. I've got some red cabbage that will be nice pops of colors in the middle here. I also have some kale I planted here. We have an eggplant along with some nasturtiums. I've got a tomato plant back here as well, and then I put in some peas all along the edge. Sugar daddy peas all around the edge. They'll just like drape over the side, be really pretty. So I'm super excited about all the pops of colors, the flowers that I have in the garden this year. Usually I don't have that many flowers, but I wanted to incorporate more color, and I'm so glad I did. It's just absolutely beautiful. And then right here in front of you, you see a GreenStalk vertical garden, which I absolutely love. You can save $10 off your order with coupon code SD10. These are on sale for Black Friday starting the 25th of November, and you can have your very own GreenStalk for only $99. If you stack my coupon code SD10, you save an additional $10. They have free shipping, 25% off of all their accessories. I've been gardening with them for over 3 years, and I own 10 of them, and they're absolutely beautiful, super easy to garden with, and they make really great gifts as well. So on this GreenStalk vertical garden, I have strawberries planted on my first 3 tiers, and then I have some flowers that are growing off the bottom. We also have some butterfly pea vine here. They give these beautiful purple flowers, and we take the flowers as they dry and put them and use them for tea. They're really high in antioxidants. And if you're interested in purchasing any seeds, my daughters actually sell the seeds. Actually, they are taking over my entire organic seed business, and they make their own loofah soaps and different things like that. So they're selling all of those as a homeschool project. So you can find that information in the description below on how to find that. And then over here, we have another GreenStalk vertical garden. This one is in a beautiful color. This is called Glacier Blue. This is actually one of my favorite towers. We have it close to our door here, so whenever we're entertaining and we need some fresh herbs, this is kind of our go-to for fresh herbs. We're not having to come out of our door and walk all the way into the garden, you know, at different times of the day and night. So I always have fresh basil here. We have fresh cilantro. We have sage. We have some chives down here. I actually have several types of oregano in here. We have some Puerto Rican and Cuban oregano. I also have some Hawaiian llama, which is great for inflammation, which I've been struggling with the past year. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We have some thyme and some parsley. I also have some aloe back here, so if anyone needs some aloe, we can definitely just come out here and chop some off. I also have some more herbs back here. We have some more parsley, and I can't remember what this is called, but it's like a cilantro or curlano. We have some beautiful succulents as well, and I started some seeds back here. So here is our other GreenStalk vertical garden, and we have, look at how beautiful this is. We have some celery on the top. I actually was asking how I should plant my towers, and if you're curious to know all the seeds and plants in my garden plan for fall, if you back up to the last video before the last one, you will find my fall gardening plan. And someone had mentioned, hey, you should grow your celery up top because it just grew so well in their GreenStalk vertical garden last year. I've typically grown my celery in the ground, and I've never really had good success. So we're gonna try it this way, and you guys can check back month to month to see how it is doing. We also have this beautiful lavender that is growing in the GreenStalk. Lavender grows so well. Again, I can't grow lavender anywhere else, but when I grow it in the GreenStalk, it just waters it so nicely, perfectly maintained and manageable, and it just kind of flows out of the GreenStalk. I love how that looks. We also have some kale. I have collard green here as well. Some pretty pentas for color. I also have some peppers here. We have some more Transylvania garlic that's actually coming up. My friend Andrea, another garden friend that comes over and kind of helps us from time to time, she gave these to me, and I left her in charge of planting them because I've never planted garlic before. So she obviously did well there, and they're coming up nicely. We also have some beautiful sweet banana peppers. These are absolute favorite of mine. I love to just snip them off and eat them raw with some ranch dressing or in salads. Super easy to add them to any dish that requires peppers, but look at those, they're so pretty. Wow, these are already ready to be picked. Peppers is probably one of my top 5 things to grow in a GreenStalk garden because I don't have to worry about trellising them. GreenStalk garden actually has a really nice support system. I should show you one here in a little bit, but if you order a GreenStalk garden for Black Friday, they'll actually send you a free plant support, so you can try that out. And they're just really nice because you don't have to worry about digging stakes in the ground. They just kind of lay over and keep all your plants up. Here's another tea plant that I have. I decided to try it in the GreenStalk garden to see how that did. We have some more flowers, more garlic that is coming up. And over here is my salad garden. It's so pretty right now. We have kale up here. It's curly kale up top. Look how beautiful that is. We have red romaine. We just have regular romaine here. And then I have some mixed varieties here. I'm not even sure the name, to be honest. I just bought them in a 6-pack at the store as a mixed salad. So these are already ready to harvest, and my youngest daughter loves salad, and she loves coming out here to harvest salad. So here's our other GreenStalk vertical garden. Look at how beautiful these are. These are nasturtiums, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, but you actually can eat these. I did not know that. So they're actually kind of spicy. My garden friend was over the other day. She's actually the one who gave me seeds, but you can add this to salad and it kind of gives it a kick. And the flowers are edible, and they help. Let me show you the flower. And they help repel bugs. So it's like a win-win. Beautiful, tasty, and they repel bugs. So I have all kinds of different things in this tower. This is actually the 7-tier leaf tower. I have one of these, and the rest of mine are the 5 leaf tiers. This one you can certainly grow more stuff in. It's smaller pockets compared to the other ones. Of course, you can save $10 on your order on this as well. Right now, all of the 5 tiers are on sale on Black Friday. This is just really nice if you want to grow strawberries. I got onions, things that don't need a deep root system. So I have basil, I have herbs, I have flowers, strawberries, and you can plant a lot more in these. Look at, wow, those are doing so good. So moving on to our other GreenStalk vertical garden. Look at how beautiful this is. I just changed out the flowers. The flowers that I had in this one, this is my actually only GreenStalk where I just have flowers in. And last Mother's Day I got this and planted these beautiful pink flowers in it, and they stopped flowering. So I just decided to take those out, put them in pots, and when they start to flower, we'll plant them different places around the garden. But in the meantime, I wanted something beautiful as we have guests come over this Thanksgiving and Christmas. And look at how pretty these flowers are in the GreenStalk vertical garden. It just looks like something out of a Country Living magazine. These would look good like at an entryway to your home. They're so easy to keep up with and they look so beautiful. Now over here in this GreenStalk vertical garden, we have Gold Rush beans on my bottom 3 tiers. So I direct sowed 3 seeds in each one. Last year I tried 2 in each pocket, which did fine, but some people say they get by with actually planting 3. So we're going to see if we can do that this year and how much better our yield will be. On the top 2 tiers, we have planted sugar snap peas, and those are all coming up so nicely here. So I'm really excited to see how this does this year, because I have not done or planted sugar snap peas in my GreenStalk vertical garden yet. So we'll have to check out and see how that does. Now over here in our other GreenStalk vertical garden, and don't worry, we'll get to the rest of the garden. I just love showing you my GreenStalk gardens because they just look so beautiful. So this one is done in all carrots because we grew carrots in a couple tiers. Well, actually 1 or 2 pockets last year, and the carrots grew so big. They literally grew as deep as our pockets here, and the kids had such a fun time pulling them out. And typically we grew them in the ground, and we just really weren't successful with big, large carrots. So because we have great soil in these, and they're watering and perfect with our automatic watering systems that are available through GreenStalk, I don't have to worry about watering them. All I got to do is plant our seeds and add fertilizer every so often. So, so far we've got, I think it's 2 different kinds of variety of, or 3. We have a tender sweet carrot, and we have a scarlet Nanty variety. So on this GreenStalk vertical garden, this is going to be our tomato tower this year. And if you're interested in seeing any of these towers from last year, I had this as salsa tower. So I had peppers, and I had tomatoes, and I had onions. And that was really fun to just have a specific tower for salsa and have a specific tower for herbs. We wanted to do a tower for just tea this year, but I ran out because I wanted to grow more in our GreenStalk gardens and decided to do our tea garden in one of our raised beds. But as you can see, I planted some onions up top, and they're already sprouting. We have 3 different micro tomatoes here. Look, they're already flowering, and we have some fruit on them. So up top, I have Siam, which if you've been following me for a couple years, that's the tomato that I love to grow in my GreenStalk. I've been trying to kind of find out what other people like to grow in tomatoes, small micro tomatoes in their GreenStalks. And I found, let's see, there's a Red Robin tomato. Yeah, Red Robin and a Tiny Tim that I decided to do. I did 2 Siams, 1 Red Robin, and 1 Tiny Tim. So if you have grown a certain variety of tomatoes in your GreenStalk vertical garden, or if there's even a particular item that you love to grow that does really well, please let me know. Don't keep it to yourselves, because other people read the comments, and I want to be able to help everybody grow what grows well in a GreenStalk vertical garden. So in this garden over here, I'm trying not to grow as much in the ground this year. We just got a new puppy, and she loves to run and tear up the garden. So we really have mainly flowers in the ground this year, along with some collard greens I have several different types of collard greens this year. I have just a simple Georgia Southern. Then I have, a collard, Bonnie's Choice that I always get every year. Those are the few that I don't start from seed, that I just love getting the instant gratification. These were actually started from seed, just a regular Southern collard. We also have our favorite tomato that we grow here in Florida. These are called Money Maker tomatoes, and they are starting to flower. And oh, I even have some tomatoes over here. And if you guys are interested in these little trellises, anything you see in my garden, I have an Amazon link section below, along with, of course, all of my affiliate links below that you can find anything that we use. And I do not promote anything that I don't absolutely love and use. I don't want to steer anyone in the wrong way, so we make sure that we use them for a long time before we start sharing them to you guys. So these are all doing really well, and I just like how they look in the garden. It's just so nice. I added some marigolds in front and onions because they help repel bugs, and bugs love tomatoes. So if I can protect my tomatoes as much as possible, we're gonna do that. And then I have random flowers, volunteer zinnias that are here. Over here we planted onions all along this little rail here. So those are all doing well. On this other garden, this is more of like our shade garden. Used to not be our shade garden, but this oak tree over there just keeps growing and growing. And we get some sun in here in the morning and late afternoon. We have all kinds of these beautiful flowers. I don't even know what these are called, guys. But in early October, these all went on clearance at Lowe's, so I was able to pick them up really cheap. And we had an event going on here at our house and figured I can use them as decorations on the tables and then go ahead and put them in the garden. And you can see my puppy. She loves to play with these. But they're really pretty, and I hope they get big. I also have some pentas and marigolds, and then I have collard greens. Georgia Southern collard greens right here, just kind of have something extra in the ground to look nice throughout the year. I also have started a bunch of seeds. I'll show you. We're going to add some sunflowers here. I've got some of the ruby red sunflowers. They give off multi-heads. Some of them are starting to come up. You can see some are breaking the soil. I also have some mammoth sunflowers that haven't yet broke the soil. And then we have some fireweed. I hope this comes up. This is something I've always wanted to grow. We went to Alaska in 2020 and there's this beautiful purple flower that's everywhere, and I wanted to add that to the garden. It grows really high and beautiful. I also have some, looks like Walkerfield cabbage. That's coming up nicely. We have some squash that are breaking the soil here. It's pretty fun to watch. Literally, when they start breaking the soil, if you come out every couple hours, you'll see them just emerging. It's a lot of fun to watch, especially the kids. And I also have, I have some squash, and then I also have some zucchini. So we have those that will go directly in our ground whenever those are up, and we'll put our sunflowers in this back row here. And our cabbage will be placed different areas, and then our fireweed I'm gonna kind of put throughout the garden. So I think that's completed most of our garden tour. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I appreciate you coming and watching my videos every month. I know they're not as consistent as they used to be, so please share this video with your friends and family if you've found it helpful. I'll probably get thrown out of the algorithms because I don't post as often as I used to. So do me a favor, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and share it with your friends and family. And if you have any comments or questions, it helps me if you type them in the comments below. It actually helps my channel when you ask questions or talk about your garden. I love hearing what everyone has planted for the year. So don't be afraid. Share what you've planted, share what's doing well. I appreciate all of your feedback, and I hope everyone has a wonderful Thanksgiving, and keep your eye out for all the Black Friday deals that I'll be sharing on my Instagram, on my stories. All those clicks that you click on my affiliate links help my channel and it helps support my family. So I appreciate all y'all do, and we will see you soon. God bless.